Hi, this is Mary Beth Shaw. There is something about travel that just gets under your skin. And if you're a person who enjoys travel, you probably know what I mean. For me, the idea of traveling and making art and walking around and seeing things and having the opportunity to respond to them in an artistic way, it just lights up my world. I have been doing travel journaling for many, many years, long before I started doing this for the Blue Walk. In fact, I had made all these travel journals in the years before I knew of the Blue Walk, and it just was something I enjoyed doing. And so I would, everywhere I went, I would make a little journal and I would keep track of stuff and write things and, collect little papers and make collages and do all the stuff that made me happy. My husband knew how much these things meant to me. And so we would book like a little Airbnb or a place where I had room to do some of my art journaling. This was my very first international trip in, I think it was 2010. And anyway, I was doing so much writing at that time in my journals, and like somebody gave me a little hand-drawn map, so I put it in my journal. And these things just take me right back to the moment, and they mean so much to me. They're the kind of things that I cherish, and I keep them in a basket here at my studio. So the Blue Walk. My very first Blue Walk trip was in 2019, and it was to Greece, and this is the journal we made, and we had the best time, and I knew I was in. I love the girls, Susie and Jeanette. Hanging out with them was great. I trust them to set the trip up for me. They know what I like, and they ask me what I want to do everywhere we go, and I get to just pick and choose. It's a dream. It is a total dream. So this year has been a very weird year for the trips, because I have these two fall trips, Portugal followed by Spain, which focuses on the Costa Brava. And the trips had tons of people registered and signed up, and then things happened in the world, and it just got a little sticky, and people have jumped out of the trip for one reason or another. And I just want to tell you about that. I want to talk about that for a second, because I have been to Europe. I have been around. I've talked to the people in the locations where we are traveling. I was in Egypt when a war occurred, and there's no reason to be fearful of traveling in these highly touristed areas, such as where we go. I don't even know how to explain it. The people in Europe and even in Egypt, especially in Egypt, these people were so grateful that we, mainly Americans, took the time to come to their country and to visit and to enjoy their culture and the way they live their lives. Travel opens up your brain in a way that I just can't explain. It opens you to all kinds of people and experiences and foods and ways to dress and walks of life and on and on and on. And I feel like it has expanded my world in the best way possible. So that brings me to Portugal. I think we just have one seat left right now, because it was filled, it was not filled, it was filled, it was filled, it was not filled, back and forth. And now we have one seat left. So if you want to jump on board for Portugal, I would love for you to join us. I've been to to Portugal before. I wanted to go in the fall to see what the Lisbon area is like in the fall, because I really liked it a lot in the spring, and I thought, well, I want to see it in the fall. So it's going to include all my favorite things, flea markets, walks in nature, walks in the urban areas, gelato. You might have seen that in the Blue Wall Cats, and it's true. There's a lot of gelato because we do love it. Spain is a week after Portugal, and a bunch of the Portugal people are going to Spain with us. And so we fly into Barcelona, and we just spend, I think, maybe 1 or 2 nights there. Not very long, because we go out to the coast. And this is a part of Spain I didn't even know existed, the Costa Brava. And I subsequently found out it's where a lot of Europeans vacation. And it's just quaint. And it's not like the coastal areas in the United States at all. This is medieval villages, and you can walk from one village to the next, and you can be on the water, and these lovely little family-run hotels, and oh my gosh, just on and on. It is too cute for words, and I really enjoyed that trip the last time I did it, which is why I wanted to go back to Costa Brava again. We do have a few more seats for Costa Brava, so if you want to join us, I would love it. I just booked my airfare last week, so you're not too late at all. This is the book the last time I was in Costa Brava that I made, and I am going to, obviously teach a journal this time again. I am a mixed media artist, so I focus on all the things, but I make a video, and the video shows you exactly what I'm planning on bringing with me, so that you don't overpack, and so that the trip is easy for you to make, even if you've never gone on an international trip before. This was the Portugal book. I think that you would enjoy what we do together. I have a lot of repeat students in my classes who have met other students and just like to hang out and be with us and roam around the world together. So I hope you'll give it a thought and join us. It's not too late. I have my videos ready to help prep you on the front end, and I would just love to have you along. So thanks for listening, and hope to see you in Portugal or Spain or both.